Lakad mo, Toton!
Normally.
I mean, the only thing I will say is that the brood timing isn't the same as the Spectre time.
And that will show up on fire, and so will he.
So let's talk about this top lane though, because they have this Undying, but
we've got 3 heroes here, and Undying's already in trouble. 1 second stun, but he'll freeze over, and Ori gets first blood immediately.
Has been killed.
Oh, they get the career as well. So I was gonna say they have this Undying up in the top lane up against. Yeah, I can't wait to see how Jinky uses this Whispers the 4. Because most of the time at the moment we see this hero as a 5, right? But they almost have like 2 position 5s in a Wisp and an Undying. This double defensive save.
Mortimer, get away.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
going down up top to Ame. Not really expecting that.
Mid again.
Snowball coming over, nothing to say. He just came back. He ends up going down.
Oh,
Innocence might be able to get the trade, but he just doesn't have decay.
Now Brood's about to hit level 6, and Zeus is just still level 4. So when he gets the insane...
Are fortified.
Jesus.
Dire's middle tower is
Oh
under
god, he's so
attack.
far behind though. He's level 5 and Brood's level 8 on the mid lane.
He's got 1,900 net worth. Meanwhile, Ame top in some trouble. Snowball comes in. You got the cold feet to proc. Jinky makes the rotation. They've got the tombstone down. That'll eventually fall. DY getting a lot of gold from that. They hit the stun on Ori. Oh, Scatterblast gets avoided thanks to the Phantasm.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was really well played, and they get the kill on both PYW. Is this defusal already here?
Yes.
Top lane, cold feet. Go after Ame, Mortimer's kisses, and he's gonna try and walk away from this one. Erica up top. They get the kill into PYW as well as DY, though. There was in 2 on Vici. They still haven't killed off the CK. Reality Rift, right click's coming in. Spectral Dagger, finally he falls, but he's traded. Faith Beyond takes...
Goldie's only 1,000, but the XP lead's almost 3,000.
Yeah,
But it is just the Brood.
quite a bit. Snowball over to the neutrals. PYW in some trouble. Faith Beyond right on top of this Tusk. We've got DY coming over. The Thunder God's Wrath from nothing to say gets the kill into PYW. They look over at Ori. They've got the tombstone down to the high ground. A little shredder to try and take it out, but Sorb keeps it alive for a second. They'll take out Ori. They'll take out DY. 3 heroes dead. Old 11 comes over to make the trade on an Innocence.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Don't know, they're
attack.
playing around this Night Stalker really well at the moment.
Yeah.
This is super cool to see. And like you see, nothing to say has this really bad lane, but he's still just going to run around and try and make things happen on the map. You know, at least for Vici, bot lane, hang on, mate.
Going after Erica for a moment. Well, PYW and Erica are kind of going after him. He can hold his ground, though.
Tower is
I
under
was going to say
attack.
OGD play. Snowball. Mid.
We've got the Walrus Punch, nothing to say.
Under attack.
He'll end up going down. Old 11 getting an scepter.
Yeah, I mean, he has to do this game though,
Yeah.
right? Because it's not even just the Brood Mother, it's the Spectre and the Tusk as well. Mid lane, hang on, Snowball.
Radiant's bottom
Snowball still going in on him. Mortimer's kisses coming through. They get the kill on nothing to say. Faith Beyond comes over with the crippling fear right on to PYW, try to TP out. They have the damage to take this Tusk. How far can they really feel comfortable chasing? It looks like they want
He's
to
coming in with the
go.
Phantasm.
And he's coming around the side. Old 11 goes after this Faith Beyond Night Stalker and just blows him up. Ice Blast comes out from DY. They get the kill on Ori, and now Ame forced the TP away. That'll leave Innocence by himself. He's on the run, but Old 11 and Erica will follow him up. And they should be able to get the kill. They've got the defusal. Yeah, it's off cooldown. That'll slow him down.
Relocate.
In some trouble. Relocate to the side. That actually
Nice.
keeps him alive. Well done there by Jinkyu. Wasn't exactly that far from where he was, but it was far enough where it's out of danger.
Lane. He doesn't have a BKB yet.
He's in some trouble. They have a 3-second stone with the silence, and now they're going to take out the Brood. Old 11 drops to Ame. That is a massive kill here for LGD. Every kill on a Brood is a long time to be
Radiant's
slowed
middle
down.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
huge kill.
Radiant structures are fortified.
EYW's TPing in. Kisses are coming through.
Faith Beyond, Mortimer's Kisses, Snowball there. Faith Beyond outrunning it. They've got the stun out on Ori. They get the kill onto the Snapfire. Now they look over PYW. He can't get away from this one. Snowball on cooldown. Reality Rift pulls him in. Ame now dominating.
What are they expecting to happen here, though, on Vici? Like, there's no Broodmother. Spectre doesn't have Hawk. Because of this, like, weird support duo they have with the Wisp and the Undying. Oh, spit out, mid.
Yeah, lands right onto the Zeus. They have the Walrus Punch to follow it up as well as the Mortimer's Kisses. They get the kill on Nothing to Say while DY dies over bottom. They drop the Tombstone. They continue to push the Tier 2 tower. They've got a Catapult here. They want to move forward on this.
Just pushing, just pushing.
Is under attack.
They're hunting here, though, on LGD. They're smoked up. They want to find an entrance.
Dire's top tower.
Stalker using that Dark Ascension right onto Ori. Ori in a lot of trouble. Nothing to Say is here. The silence no longer. Scatterblast comes through. Ori, though, ends up dead with the Thunder God's Wrath getting used here by Nothing to Say. They get the kill onto Ori and PYW, taking out 2 and look for the Tier 1 tower in the top lane.
Do you go straight into the pit here, your LGD? I mean, you have Phantasm
yeah.
up.
I don't understand how Shinkyu constantly just plays this well. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, he's gone Helmet Dominant.
Erica, Old 11 towards the front, has that 9-second BKB going Nullifier next.
I mean, they're always just popping the Dark Ascension to get information here.
Seems like it, yeah, just get the vision. Reality Rift with the stun, Fire Snap Cookie, Thunder God's Wrath comes in, they've got the BKB on Old 11, he starts the retreat, but now looks over potentially at Faith Beyond. They have the silence with the Crippling Fear out on Erica for a second. Over to the side is Nothing to Say, the Reality Rift comes out on Erica, 4-second stun! Spectre saved by the Snowball, Ice Blast coming in towards the back with the Mortimer's Kisses on Ame. He pops the BKB, he'll find DY. Somehow surviving for now, but a 2-second stun. Decay comes out from Innocence onto this Ancient Apparition, making it a little bit easier for Ame, and they'll buy back. They'll throw in PYW. They've got themselves the Walrus Punch as well as the Snowball that's going to hit into Ame. He actually snowballs back towards the creeps. They're able to take out the Aegis, and now how comfortable do LGD feel going into this? The Cold Feet, the damage, out on Nothing to Say. They get the kill to the Zeus. They look over Faith Beyond. Night Stalker in some trouble, pops the Crippling Fear, but he's chased down. They've got the damage of the Relocate. Again, just getting the escape, and they're going to come back into this fight. The question is, do they continue to fight? Oh, it's not looking likely because Ame is dead. Ice Blast hits, Cold Feet's there. They bring back Shinkyu. He's trying to TP out, but the Fire Snap Cookie lands from Ori, and they'll find another one. Vici come roaring back.
Go for free at least.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's structures are
Oh, they fortified.
Looking for PYW.
Oh, a Tusk. Oh, Zeus cancelled the TP.
PYW gets hit with the Void. He'll try to TP out. They've got the Reality Rift and the right-click damage to get the kill onto the Tusk. Out of Atos built for DY.
Zeus cancelled the TP that they glyphed to save his TP with. That was interesting. I mean, D-Way's going to die here, but...
Cold Feet, DY on the run. Thunder God's Wrath will finish him off and then over the cliff, but won't find Erica.
Does he have Nullifier on Brute?
That's what he was going for next, and is that
he's
coming
got it
already? Wow. I mean, I say already, but he's almost got 20k net worth. They've got a 3-second stun, the BKB that's pop, Fire Snap Cookie the wrong direction, so now the tether from Jinkyu, now they'll look for the Snowball.
He has Blink as well.
He'll try to, just get the Blink. Good shards. But
do they want to help
forward? I don't know if they want to go.
Yeah, I think Vici want to fight though. Look at the Zeus.
They turn around and they get the kill on Nothing to Say. Old 11 gets credit there, but right around PYW, so they end up trading 1-for-1 so far. Faith Beyond not feeling comfortable going further just by himself. He's waiting for the rest of his team to show up. DY comes forward. Out of Atos, Ice Blast, Spectral Dagger. Old 11 gets the kill on Jinkyu, so they no longer have themselves the Wisp, but they get the kill there out onto Old 11 as well as DY. They take out the Brood. Brood's them for 92. They look and focus their attention onto Ori, who's trying to run. But there's the Void and there's the stun, so the damage is there to get this kill onto the Snapfire. Erica, the only one able to TP out.
I didn't see...
Coming over for LGD, so this will be just in cheese for him.
They have completely like no vision control of this area, right? So very hard for them to run in. Although they are smoked up. They might have perhaps this Aghanim's on the Zeus.
630 movement speed right now. Thundergod's cut. Wrath comes out for Vision. They've got the Nimbus down right on top of Ori. He's in trouble. By the way, they've lost the point booster, so the Scotty's going to be delayed. They get the kill on Ori. They've used the Haunt, though, jaunt over, but it's under the Nimbus. So Erica, he put himself in a little bit of an interesting spot. All 11 goes towards the back to try and get the kill on Innocence. They'll drop the Tombstone on the high ground. They look over at Erica. They get the kill on the Spectre. They'll take the first life. BKB's been popped by Faith Beyond, going after All 11, who popped his BKB, but it's a lower timing because he's used it earlier on. 100 seconds dead on this Brood Mother. 80 seconds gone as Erica dies for the second time. Wow. We said it was a rough couple of minutes there for the Wisp, but 3-3 and 19 doing a very good job. And relocating. That's going to be over bottom. BKB's been popped by Faith Beyond. They've got the silence on 3 of these heroes. They get the kill on a DY. Void coming out, but Q, he shows up to the fight and regrets it. Ice Blast coming out, but it's off the mark. They'll still get the kill here on a Faith Beyond. Over aggression, and they pay for it dearly. However, at the same time, they do force a couple of buybacks.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's fine. It feels like LGD has started everything in like the last 5 fights or so. Where's their initiation, right? It feels like it's the Gobbler. And it's LGD start.
Wrath, crippling fear. BKB's been popped by Faith Beyond. They've got the Nimbus down across 3 of these heroes. Old 11 comes over. Will try to kill this Night Stalker who's using that Void. Old 11 holding the BKB, uses the Diffusal Blade, has the silence onto the Night Stalker as well as the Gobble Up and the Spit Out right on top of both the Wisp as well as the Night Stalker. DY in pretty deep, but they get the kill on a Faith Beyond. They'll take a 1. They end up losing Ori. Erica moving forward. Now they say he'll drop as well. He's dead for 2 minutes. DY, he falls to the Soul Rope of Innocence. On the backline, so they've got the Walrus Punch out on Ame. They still get the kill onto Jinkyu. They lose a 3rd on LGD. And now Phantasm Shards come out. PYW taking a massive amount of damage, and the break is out of the Spectre, forced to run. Old 11 trying to man-fight Ame. Ame at about half health. It's a 2v1 situation with Innocence just trying to Soul Rip and keep him alive, but they go out and Nullfire on Ame. They get the kill on Old 11. They'll take out the Brood Mother, but Spectre ends up surviving. Erica goes after Innocence. It looks like it might be a full team wipe, but he goes for the TP as well as the Shadow Amulet and escapes. 4 for 4. Very even fight. Refresher. Looking over, Decay.
They have no Tombstone.
No, and this Roche is getting low. Faith Beyond flapping his wings. He's in the air. They brought PYW over. Now he walks in, and they'll use the Crippling Fear. They've got the Thunder God's Wrath. Aegis snatched by PYW. They get the kill for the Dire.
And the
but
Spectre.
It's an Aegis on the Tusk. That means Erica's dead. They'll get a second life on a PYW, and now he's on the run. Doesn't look like he'll make it far out. Jinkyu from a distance doing a lot of damage to the Snowball on a Faith Beyond, but it won't matter. The Nimbus strikes him down, and a God from a distance kills off this Tusk. Relocate?
Yeah.
Just
only
bottom,
bot lane.
bottom.
They're just
Every time I do wish just like the Aegis, Cheese, Ag's Blessing, and Refresher Shard showed up on the side for who picked it up. Kind of like the
yes, yeah.
neutral items. Whoa, Walrus Punch, Haunt, Mortimer's Kisses with the BKB pop by Ame. They go after PYW. They've got a 4-second stun. Thunder God's Wrath coming through from nothing to say. A lot of damage being done onto the Tusk, but he goes into the Snowball trying to survive. It looks like an inevitable death, but the stun hits on a 2. They'll still get the kill on a PYW and look for more. It's the blink forward. DY, he ends up TPing out. They'll continue to move forward for Erica as well as Ori. They'll relocate out in front. They've got the Void that brings Jinkyu over. They'll tether over on the Faith Beyond. Ori getting hit up hard. Havoc Hammer down. Ori ends up dead. The buyback comes out from the Snapfire as well as the Tusk. Try to fight this, but they've already lost Erica. Erica's got buyback. Old 11 trying to TP away and just does. I want to say. Well, that fight over bottom, they didn't need to start the fight.
But that's what I mean, though. The fights are going better for them. Oh, hang on, Ori.
Stun coming out. Ame very far ahead. Goes after Ori. Ice Blast comes through. Ori survives. Fire Snap quickly away. Got the Walrus Punch. Nimbus down, but it's not really on anybody. They hit the Snowball. And now Ame, he drops. He's dead for 99. He doesn't have buyback. The BKB gets popped by Old 11. They'll take it the Nimbus. They have the Hex coming through from the Prince's Knife. Old 11 ends up running. PYW now. He's right under the wings of Faith Beyond, trying to TP out, but the damage is there. They'll take it a 3rd, looking over at 4th. Old 11 tries to run, but nothing to say is there. And Vici lose 4 for the price.
A Wisp came over with the cheese, but the CK had been hit by the AA blast, so even if he cheeses in there, it doesn't do anything for CK to save him.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Gobble up, spit out, stuns up Innocence. He's dead. But he's got himself that second
He's
life. He's level 25. He's got the reincarnation. Faith Beyond coming over with the crippling fear. They'll look over at Erica. Erica trying to get away. And they'll take out Ori, who's dead for 110 seconds. They'll use the Haunt. Spectre jaunting over, but in
Spectre's
some
in
trouble.
trouble.
I believe just started that TP, and they'll just call GG. Erica gets chased down and killed. Vici end up losing to LGD. Very well done.
What I don't understand here.
Which, would you go as far to say it's his signature hero? But Coin Flip was the 1v1 mid, and it was Axe for them.
Top lane, old
He
11.
lost. Right click's coming in. Innocence on him. -2 damage, but it won't matter. Ame gets the kill.
Blood and a point well taken.
Already a bit of an early
Now
jump
PYW
start,
as well.
and PYW, he stands his ground. They've got the sleep. Win run used. Now one arrow comes in, but PYW will still make an escape.
He does have a salve as well. Bot lane is what DY. Straight down.
Xingqiu and Faith Beyond getting the kill. Worth pretty even.
Oh, PYW.
Some trouble. Swap comes out into the call.
Wow.
Faith Beyond. He'll hit 6 off that.
That looks so effortless. But
Yeah, very clean.
obviously, like the swapping to the call, I mean.
Yeah.
There wasn't
But,
even like a split second in where there was the delay between the spell usage.
Have a blink dagger.
Yeah, it's good for him.
Life
Lane,
drain, top lane, Ame. Gets the life sucked out of him very quickly. Ori makes the rotation. Oof. Ori, meanwhile, going Aetherlands, I believe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's almost got it. He'll disassemble the boots, but they're right up on Ori. Faith Beyond coming over, Battle Hunger in. Nothing to say with the magic missile, trying to life drain Xingqiu, but he survives with a little bit of health. The Shackle comes in, but it's not in time. Now they've got the swap on a PYW. The chase is on from PSG.LGD. PYW running, swap once again, though that's not into a call. Magic missile, and now Faith Beyond. He's got the Culling Blade, and he'll just dunk on PYW. They'll get 2. X so close to this blink dagger. I say that, though, Decrepify, Life Drain, Chronosphere, all committed. They're looking for the damage, they're looking for the kill, but they've got the tether, and Xingqiu has already got a mech! They keep this Axe alive for now, but the Life Drain comes in again. Now here comes the Astral Spirit, and Axe survives it.
This is a precarious position there for Vici, with Underlord being so low as well.
Yeah, Blink Call comes out, and now Ice Blast is through, but they've got the Culling Blade. They'll land the Shackle on the tethered
sleep.
heroes, but PYW can't follow that up. The marksmanship and the multi-shot coming out on the PYW. Well, marksmanship uncontrolled, obviously, but Ori, he dies to nothing to say. They've got themselves 2. They'll look over the
Relocate
tier
coming
1
in.
tower. Relocate, Shackle lands on a Faith Beyond. He connects to a tree, but they've got the magic missile trying to wind run away.
Radiant's
And
middle
nothing to
tower
say, he
is
doesn't have a
under
swap.
attack.
It feels like they're going to hit some massive like first roach timing, and then they just group up 5 and go. They've got mech, they've got pipe.
Ooh, Blink Call out onto Ori. He'll get the catch. Ame with the cold feet as well as the Ice
SCC
Blast.
there.
He'll shatter.
Not SCC Arme, sorry.
Did I say SCC? Did I confuse you?
I don't know why I said SCC. That was interesting. Really good smoke though from Vici to get onto the high ground to come behind. They want this void, but they don't see the rest of the heroes on the map, and they're gonna show mid here.
Pit of Malice, Rod of Atos, Ice Blast all coming through, but the swap to avoid it. Now the cold feet is placed onto the Venge. They've also got the Shackle, so he'll freeze over, but Blink Call comes through onto the Underlord.
what a
They have the
storm.
damage to take out the life of Old 11. Now the swap is out, and they'll take out Ori. 2 kills there for LGD. And they'll look for more. PYW throws the Shackle, DY in some trouble. He's a 3rd gone for Vici.
That was insane. Faith Beyond goes in with a call with this. Yes, it's gonna be like a 4k, 5k net worth advantage. But it doesn't mean it's all said and done. You've got to go high ground against a Void, against an Underlord, against an AA. Faith Beyond TPing bot lane. There's a stomp. Ooh. I think Pugner just got the TP. Did someone TP out? Or?
Chronosphere used over mid. Ice Blast coming through. Nothing to say. He'll end up dropping
Okay.
for the 2nd time.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna argue that's not enough to,
Dire's middle
with a
tower
chrono
is
to
under attack.
like, be safe about this, because Axe is gonna go in here.
Yeah, Blink, ooh, looking for the call, not gonna land. Shackle hits. PYW coming through with that now. They've got the Pit of Malice down. He'll freeze over on the axe, but there's the stun on Erica. Force the time walk away. The damage coming out from Ame is a lot. So Erica really forced back. They bought back on nothing to say. Cold feet on him. He's got one more swap to use. Won't use it. Instead, magic missile out on a DY. Windrunner.
They need to vote.
No, I didn't.
For you guys that don't realize that Astral Spirit, I mean, I'm sure most of you know, but the Astral Spirit movement speed gets set to the same movement speed of your hero. So when he got decrept up there and threw the spirit out,
Oh,
God.
he just gets caught top. They are coming over.
They're playing around their vision really well. Here you see Faith Beyond breaking the smoke.
Pit of Malice comes through. They'll use the Chrono again on nothing to say. Ice Blast followed it up. That flies in, but they've gotten the help from Jinku. Uses that mech, gets the Venge up to full health. So now they're starting to turn this around on Erica, who's forced the Tomahawk away. But
Where's
they've got the swap. They'll
damage?
bring back the Faceless Void. And they really don't have a lot of damage, but the Pit of Malice is down. And pop the Essence Ring on nothing to say with the Bashes coming out. They'll take out the Venge. They start to retreat on the side of OGD because Ame, he's sitting really low. Force staff,
Aegis.
just surviving, but now the Aegis goes down. Wing Call, I believe, was on a 2 with the BKB being popped by Erica. They have the
Good
shackle that
shackle.
lands to the illusion. Oh, Faith gone in some trouble. He freezes over thanks to the cold feet. They've also got the BKB running out on Erica. So they might need to
Innocence?
back off. Ori gets killed off by Innocence. Innocence, who's whacking with 395 extra damage. Looks over at PYW. They have the Coin Blade. They'll take out the Windrunner. Now they look towards the back. Old 11 trying to run, and the relocate, they're starting to really collapse on them. They go after Old 11, they'll take the kill on the Underward. Now they look over to Erica. Ice Blast coming in as well as the Life Drain, but they got the Blink Call on both those heroes. They'll take out Ori. They look over at Erica, and OGD just keep coming. They look for this Void. Finally, they'll be able to get him low, but not down. He time walks onto the high ground. They look over at Old 11 once again, who has bought back into this fight. DY dead for the second time, it seems. Old 11, he's getting body blocked. They've got the call ready to go with the right clicks coming in from Ame. They'll take out Old 11 for the second time. And another Culling Blade from
Wow.
GG! Wow! I was not expecting a
styled
GG
them.
call there.
I mean, they styled them.